Hello, this is Kimaya, and today we're going to be doing the first chapter of economics, which is development. So, what is development? Now, development for a country refers to economic well being and improving the quality of the citizen's life. But first, let us look at it on a more personal level. Development for me would refer to getting better marks. However, development would not be the same for you. For you, it could mean winning a video game or winning in a competition or improving on a skill. So, from this, we can understand that people can have different development goals. Which leads to my next point, people can also have conflicting development goals. To understand this, let us take an example. A boy from a low income family. He might want to go to school and study, so his development goals could be getting a high school degree. However, his parents want him to work and support the family, so their development goals would be sending the boy for work. So, over here, the boy and the parents have conflicting development goals. So, we can understand that people can have different and conflicting development goals. Now, let us look at some examples to understand this further. Farmers who depend only on rain for growing crops. Their development goals or aspirations could be better irrigation facilities, or help from the government, or better forecasting systems. A rural woman from a landowning family. She might want better voting rights or education facilities. Urban unemployed youth. They might want help from the government or money to start up businesses. An Adivasi from Narmada Valley. The Adivasi might want rehabilitation facilities, or they might want help from the government to get a steady income. A boy from a rich urban family. The boy might want more freedom or to go abroad for his education. So, from these examples, we can understand that people have different development goals, and all of this depends on the situation that they're in. So, we have learned that different people can have different development goals, and what may be development for one person may not be development for the other. Apart from the development goals that we discussed, such as income, education facilities, health facilities, there are other goals as well. Some of them to mention are freedom, respect, equality, security, etc. Another important point to note is that for development, people look at a mix of goals. What this means is for development, you don't just want equality or just freedom, you want all of these, right? So, development is a mix of goals and not just one. Now, moving on to development for a country. Development for a country is complicated, as it is important to keep in mind that different people could have different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. To understand this, let us take an example. I am a citizen of country A and so are you, but my idea of development for country A is better education facilities. However, you believe that country A needs better health facilities. So we both have conflicting and different development goals for the country. Now let us try to do some questions. Why do different people have different notions of development? Which of the following explanations is more important and why? Because people are different, because life situations of people are different. The answer for this question would be B, because life situations of people are different. This is because we discussed on the slide with the examples that people's requirements and needs change according to the situation that they're in. Moving on to the second question, do the following two statements mean the same? Justify your answer. People have different development goals. People have conflicting development goals. We discussed this as well. People have different development goals. The example that I gave on the first slide was, I want to get better marks, but you want to win in a competition. We have different development goals. People have conflicting development goals. The boy wants to get an education, however his parents don't want him to get an education, so they have conflicting development goals. So these two statements do not mean the same. Give some examples where factors other than income are important aspects of our lives. Other examples, like we previously discussed, equality, freedom, health, education, etc. With this, we come to the end of the first part of the video. For part 2, please click in the link in the description box below and visit our website for more resources on the chapter. Thank you.